Hello guys, Pavel Oskorov with you again. This time not about Laravel, not about technical stuff, but more about project management and project success. So notice one typical problem in projects is that developers are not involved enough in business decisions or in business processes. So typical scenario is that developers receive a specification or task list or Trello board or cards, basically tasks to deliver. They deliver the code and then business guys test them and release them usually. But the problem is that developers don't have enough context of why they're doing things and what is the priority. So the ultimate problem is prioritization of tasks and level how deep it should be done. In other words, usually priorities involve three things. So time, cost, and quality. There is a triangle, so you can only pick two out of three. Usually there is kind of a saying, and sorry, and without business context, developer wouldn't know which ones to pick. And if they don't have context, they always pick quality. So usually, actually, it depends on developer, but still. So developers may over-engineer, and then business would deliver feature slower. So if developers don't know that, for example, tomorrow or 2 days after, business guys have a meeting with a demo or something, they might not know. Or if they have 10 features on their plate, they wouldn't prioritize correctly depending on business needs again. Or for example, from the other perspective, so they may deliver too quickly without realizing that this particular feature is a selling feature number one for business, which is mentioned in all the demos and everything. It has to be stable as hell instead of being rushed. So things like that, just a general message for you. If you are a developer, try to at least, I don't know, be interested in business processes, constantly asking why are you delivering the features and what is the next deliverable for business. How are they presenting the features? What are like the demos or selling to clients or anything basically what sales are talking about publicly. Developers should know about that because that could decide the priorities. And quite often it's just a miscommunication or developers not involved enough. And it may happen from two sides. Developers may be not interested themselves, and that's typically the case. Developers want to create, want to write the code, want to be a creative person, and that's totally fine. But you still need to be involved, to be interested at least in why you are doing the things. In some companies, developers are not even informed about that, so managers make the decisions what developers should and shouldn't know, and that may be toxic as well. It depends. But overall, the solution is to communicate, just a general chit chat from time to time or catch up. I'm not talking about like hour-long meetings, but just general to know the direction of upcoming tasks to be able to prioritize better. I think it's a must thing. I hope this message was helpful and see you guys in other videos.